The last thing to talk about before you dive into the individual module assignments is how you're going to get help when you get stuck. At some point in this course, it's a challenging course. At some point, you will very likely hit a point that you feel lost, confused, frustrated. What I want you to know is that I am definitely here to help. My contact information is in the syllabus. You should absolutely feel free to email me, stop in for office hours, give me a call, let me know what I can do to help. But there are some other tools and resources available to you as well. On this Getting Help page, there are a couple different resources. For instance, if you have a content question, you can visit, one method to help with that is to visit the additional practice section. This is also linked over on the left-hand side. The additional practice section is also called the study plan. What this is basically going to do is let you choose problems from any chapter, any section of the book, to work those and get some additional practice with some of those problems. They'll be set up like the homework problems, so they'll have help me solve this, view an example. So that's one resource to take a look at if there's a particular content piece you're stuck on. You can also take a look at the multimedia library for this course. There's some additional videos beyond the ones that I've put together and linked here. So if you want some alternate explanations for different topics. There is a link for Heartland's tutoring services that has information on their hours, when they have appointment tutoring, drop-in tutoring available. I continually hear great things about our tutors from any of my students who have stopped in there. So I would recommend stopping in there, possibly even before you get stuck, just so there are folks in there that you're familiar with, you've gotten help from before. So tutoring is a great route. Pearson, the textbook company that publishes this software you're using, has some tutoring services available that I'm pretty sure have a fee associated. There's an online help index. There's also an applied calculus study card. This just has some different general information outlined on it, kind of useful pieces of information to have handy. So that's something you can consider saving to your computer, printing off so that you've got that available. If you need help specifically with some of the technology in the course, as we introduce the Wolfram Alpha site, we'll have videos that explain how to make use of that. But if you're struggling with something on your TI 83 or 84 calculator, there's a link to a quick reference guide, a calculator tutorial. So if you're having some trouble getting your calculator to do what you want, that's a resource as well. Or you may be having technical issues either with your computer or this course website. So a couple different resources, either through Pearson, again the textbook company, folks you can get in touch with either through phone, email, to find out what's happening. And then the last link is a link to some videos on overcoming math anxiety. So understandably, math is a class that gives people a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration. If you are feeling that, especially come test time, this is one resource for some different videos that can help you with relieving some of that stress, overcoming some of that anxiety. So something worth taking a look at if you do tend to feel a little stressed or anxious before tests. So in addition to those resources for getting help, you also have a couple of different ways to track your progress in the course. Back on the announcements page, oops, sorry about that. Back on the announcements page, you have this method for initially looking at your overall score. You can also click on this gradebook link. This will take you to a list of assignments you've completed. Initially, it'll just show you the past 2 weeks, but if you click entire course to date, it'll show you all assignments you've completed. It'll have those assignments listed. So far, I've only completed one and only attempted a couple of questions, but a review link becomes available so that you can go in and review those past assignments, see what you missed, and get some help with getting those questions correct. There's also the Show Overall Score button here. So this is just another way to see your overall score in the course, plus get some different information on specifically the breakdown in different categories, how you're scoring in the 4 different areas that you're being graded on in this class. So resources for getting help, resources for tracking your progress. I'd encourage you to make use of those. But again, anytime you have questions, I'm definitely available. I can't guarantee I will always contact you as quickly as you would like, but usually within 24 hours, typically faster than that. But during the week, if you give me about 24 hours to reply, maybe a little bit longer over the weekend, I will definitely get in touch with you, follow up, and see what I can do to help you out.